So I know that I was said yesterday I was going to talk about equalizing and exchanging self for others today and bring dependent arising in there. But there's another dependent arising that just happened that really moved me. And although I usually don't talk about politics, this one I think is especially significant. So last night, Barack Obama accepted the nomination for the Democratic, as a Democratic candidate, and it was coincidentally the 45th anniversary of Dr. Martin Luther King's speech on I Have a Dream. And I remember that speech very well, and I don't want to cry, but because this was a lot of the questioning that I had as a young child that brought me to Buddhism, is why people judge each other on the basis of their body, and why we have so much of an identity based on our body, because it's very clear that our body is not us, you know, and so the whole, at least to me, you know, and as much as I am attached to the body, you know, on an intellectual energy level it is, that's clear. So, you know, the fact that society categorizes people and thinks it knows so much about people based on the body, to me is just so, you know, repugnant. And so I remember that dream very, very well. That speech very well. I remember the dream very well too. But, you know, it was just amazing to me this last year, you know, especially because I'm usually not that interested in politics, that in the Democratic Party it was between a woman and an African American. And it's like never in my lifetime would I ever have expected when I was a kid that I would have seen that in this country, you know. And those of you who are older, who are my age, are nodding your head in agreement. You know, never would have thought that. So this is it. You know, I was thinking about it in relationship to dependent arising, because it's like sometimes you work and work and work and work to have something change, and nothing budges, you know. But what you're doing is accumulating the causes, and then something small happens, and like, pooh, you know, the result comes. And so I think this could happen in terms of karma. It could happen in terms of our meditation practice. You know, all those times you're doing the same meditation again and again, and you feel like you're not getting anywhere, and you're saying the same words again and again. And then one day, you know, something clicks, you know, and you have a strong experience of it. And it's like that whole thing that happened in the country, you know. I mean, for years, the civil rights movement, and going on, and just all the backlash. And then this happened, and it's just so astounding that we have a black candidate, you know, for presidency. And I know I can't tell you who to vote for, because that's not allowed. Yeah, but just to, you know, talk a little bit about dependent arising, and how you really don't know what's going to happen in the future. You know, when a whole series of causes is going to ripen. You know, because sometimes you think, oh, it's going to come soon, and it doesn't. And sometimes you think nothing's happening, and then something happens. And so it's just this complex, interdependent thing of causes and conditions that, you know, at our ordinary level, we don't have the ability to understand all the details of. Only the Buddha has that. And yet, if we just continue creating the causes, then the result comes.